beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a squad looking to put on a show. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week. And yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And it was a collection of highlight reel.
He can make those big plays for this offense, and I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like,
turning it on! Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The play-action fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, he wants it all. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense wants to bring the heat. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Makes the catch, it's Martin. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. It has been a rocky ride through Big Ten play so far, and they're running out of time to turn it around.
Yeah, and sometimes the Big Ten will do that to you, right? It's a competitive conference. There's a lot of competitive environments that you have to step into, and they haven't been great this season, let's be honest. But, Jesse, I'm more interested to see how they finish off the last part of this season, because it's one thing to have expectations and to get down. It's another thing to quit.
Yeah, you just want to see how resilient they are too, David, because the coach, he's been saying the right things after taking all these losses at the podium after games. We got guys hurt. We've got young players. We're inexperienced. We're learning how to win. But, you know, you're running out of time for excuses. You've now got to turn the page. You've got to show up. You've got to put a complete game together and get a double.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle, it's Cobb. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Becker. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Makes a connection. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Lowry. It's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Good, right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Haynes. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Haynes. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Direct snap, it's Haynes. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but
and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. That last play is the epitome of why you have to have a short-term memory. Just forget about that one. Finds his big tight end. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Throws to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
He'll try to do it himself. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Gets rid of it. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the cornerback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
There he goes. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a 1st down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got his man quickly. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Might be changing the route. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Oh, they're after him! And into the end zone for a touchdown. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Snagged out of the air. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's St. Clair. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you want them to be. You want them to be in the mix in one of the best conferences.
Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the third down pass is incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Just to throw on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Motion from the wideout. It's complete on the right side. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Defense looks like they're coming. Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Brings up 2nd down.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the returner is stopped. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10. And he's going to cruise in with this one. It is a touchdown.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today at Happy Valley. They're up by a field goal over Michigan State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Makes one man miss. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They feed him again. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Hoosiers can really attack on this second and short. Give to the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. To the air, it's Mendoza. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. That's caught. It's Harris. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to the ground game on the left. He's in open space downfield. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Trying to make magic up, breaks into the open. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Now from inside the red zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got enough space. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
They're like the kid at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with anybody else and play in the sandbox. They've got a crazy lead, and still, head coach decides to go out, onside kick, they get it, and they maintain with possession. It's crazy.
Got his man downfield. Gashing the D on the right. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Now on 2nd and goal. Calls his own number. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
And that This quarterback's so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? On the ground, it's Voorhees. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit.
Now, fourth down.
No fair catches here, looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Now this offense is back on the field. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Wants to throw again. And he's got it in the end zone. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands defense team on the field, they're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas. They need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their...
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Pressure coming. Now he's going to break the pocket. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. He's got it. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. This time it's complete. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Haynes. Slithers into space. Got the 1st down and more. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Haynes. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 4 over Rice. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air, it's Mendoza. Bears the pressure. Finds his man. It's Chandler. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. It's complete to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. 3rd down coming up after that completion. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. You're getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Got a little space. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He'll pull it down and run. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. They've got it at the 41, 30 short, trying to keep the chains moving. To the air, it's St. Clair. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he's got a chance. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it inside the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And he puts through the extra point. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.